Hey everyone, I hope you're ready for another awesome video on the spine corrector. Let's get started. We're going to start with our footwork, so heels will be together, toes will be apart in the Pilates V. Hands are going to come behind our head. We're going to be up a little higher than what you may normally do in your footwork here. So when you're ready, you're going to take a great big inhale, press on out. Exhale as you come back in. You can go a little lower if you'd like, but you got to really make sure that you get that nice full curl through your back and you're not letting yourself extend. Using a great big inhale out. Exhale back in, feeling nice and long. Use your hands to help lengthen the back of your neck. Press your head into your hands. I'm going to do this last one here. Come back on in. Shake out anything that you got to shake out. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring your legs back on up. You're going to squeeze them together. Really wrap your feet like you're wrapping them around a bar or a perch. That's why it's called bird on perch. And then you're going to reach the arches away. And then come back on in again, inhaling to press on out, exhaling back in. Try to keep that nice roundness through your lower back. Really great job, guys. We're going to do 3 more. And then that last one there. And then when you come back in, again, shake out anything that you got to shake out. And then we've got our heels next. So again, finding that nice openness through your chest, bring those legs up, heels and ankles squeezing together, really reaching through those feet, pulling the toes back. Great big inhale out, exhale back in. And big breaths. I'm going to do one last one here, reaching out, coming back on in, shake out whatever you got to shake out. Awesome. So adjust as necessary to get that space if you slid down. And then we've got 100. 100 can be done in a bunch of different ways. So beginner version of 100 could simply be rolling ourselves back, having those legs out long, feeling that engaged core and pumping here. It could be taking one leg out. It could be taking both legs out. Or you can slide down a little long. Think that you're pulling your abdominals back to try and fill in that space. And you can take your legs up to a tabletop. Inhaling here or reaching the legs out long. So when you're ready, you find that version of 100 that feels right for you. You can always switch. And then we're going to start. Inhaling to press it out. For those first 5 pumps, exhaling for the next 5. It's roughly 10 breaths. If you're following my breaths for a breath 3. So we're about halfway there right now, guys. Keep on breathing. We got 2 more big breaths. Maybe make it a little harder for yourself with the last 2. Last one. And bend it all back on in. Really great job, guys. We're going to sit up on that seat there, planting your feet down. Arms can be out in front. We're going to curl ourselves back, extending over that barrel. See how far you can go. And then when you're ready, coming all the way back on up. If you'd like to, you can also bring your hands behind your head so you can support your head a little bit more, going all the way over, rolling all the way on up. Just roll it all out of your body, reaching into those feet. Putting all of that tension in those abdominals, letting it all go. We're going to do one last one here. after roll up comes roll over. So to get into roll over, we're going to sit up on top. We're going to bring our hands onto those handles. We're going to roll down until our shoulders hit the floor. And then we're going to bring our legs up towards the ceiling. So you're going to have a really good grip on that barrel. And then when you're ready, roll over. You're going to bring your legs over top. You're going to bring them about hip distance apart. Pull in those toes and then reach them further away. Squeeze the legs together. Pull them over top of you. Bring them apart. Flexing those feet. Send them further away. You could make this bigger by sending your legs over, letting your hips lift off. Bring them apart, flexing. We're going to do one last one in this direction. And then reverse. So keep the legs apart and flex as you go up and over. Squeeze them together. Pull through the toes. Send them farther away. Big breaths. We're going to do this last one here. Apart, flex. Squeeze them together, point, and come back on in. Awesome. So from here, we're just going to slide off. I'm probably going to slide out of frame a little bit here. That's okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into rocking, swimming, and grasshopper. So I am going to move my spine corrector over just a little bit because I'm a little close to that edge of the mat. So rocking, we're going to kind of do it as a prep first. So we are going to find a bit of a balance point here. So find a spot where you feel like if you lifted your legs up, you lifted your arms up, you could stay balanced. So I always like having my belly button more on top of the, on the highest point of the arc. But everyone's a little different, so make sure to play around with it before you go into the full thing. To start, we're going to bend one leg in. We're going to reach back with that same hand, use the other hand underneath and support, and just feel how a quad stretch feels. Maybe it feels good, maybe you want to press your foot into your hand and lift on up, and then you can release and come back down. The reason why I want you to feel it out here is sometimes it feels very uncomfortable to lay down on your stomach on something like this. So if it doesn't feel right for your body, by all means, let it go. We can do it on the mat. Okay, so now we're going to go up into our full rocking. So we're going to grab hold of both feet. You do not have to rock here if it doesn't feel good for you, because I know this feels very high. So when you're rocking, you're thinking about tipping your, picking your legs up to tip forward, pressing your feet, lifting your chest to go backwards. Breathing deep. Small movements. Once you've done that, you can come back on down, relax yourself over top. Shake out anything that you gotta shake out because we've got swimming next. And for all of you who may or may not know, swimming is one of those moves that I just can't quite get with. It always tends to frustrate me, so I'm trying to do it more and more often in my practice and in my videos because you know what? It's good for all of us, whether I like it or not. So, we're going to reach arms out in front. Swimming could be as simple as picking up one arm, one leg, and swapping here. So more like bird dog, lying down. If you want to make it bigger, find that balance point, lift both arms and legs up. You can either hold here for 5 breaths or you're alternating for 5 breaths. We're going to do this last breath here, and then we're coming all the way back on down, relaxing yourself down again. So we've got one last move here in this series for our long box 2, and it is our grasshopper. So grasshopper, we're going to come a little more into a bit of a plank here. Hip bones are still back on top of that barrel. This may be one that you may need to wriggle around with, find that perfect spot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to really squeeze in our legs. We're going to let our elbows bend. We're bringing our chest down towards the floor, bending our legs in, extending them back out. Little baby grasshopper beats as you press back on up. And then again, lower yourself down, reaching like you're going to try and touch the back of your head with your toes. Reach the legs back on out. Little grasshopper beats. Press all the way on up. One last one here. Keep your eyes forward, not on the floor in front of you. Lifting, reaching, and clapping as you press. Awesome job, guys. Press those knees in, round yourself back. You can have a little bit of a forward bend here. And then we're going to come on up. We're going to sit down on the seat. Bring our legs over top of that barrel and have an even bigger forward bend here. And just breathing into your back. Find more space in your spine than what you felt this morning. And while we're here, just because it's a perfect time to think of one or two things that you're really grateful for. If you'd like, leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear about all the things that you're really grateful for. I think it's the most amazing thing to share. Gratitude really is something incredibly special and important in our lives. And then when you're ready, you're going to come all the way on up. Really, really good job, guys. This wasn't an easy class, doing all of the long box 2 on the left or on the spine corrector, as well as that footwork, that 100, that roll up, that roll over. Really warmed up and then went right into it. So give yourselves a pat on the back. If you didn't quite get through all of these moves, try them on the mat first and really try to nail them there, because you know what? If you can get them there, really nice, you can get them anywhere. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. Please make sure to leave a comment down below if you like this video, all the things that or one or two things that you're grateful for, and make sure to subscribe for more content like this, as well as more equipment and more mat and some more future awesome stuff coming your way. I hope to see you all very, very soon. Sending lots of love, lots of light, and healing energy to you and your communities during these sucky, frustrating, not very nice times. Love you very much. Bye.